Welcome to my channel, Purposeful Play, where I talk about all things early childhood education. I'm Danielle and I teach 4K in Wisconsin. And today I am recording a lot of videos. So if you see any more videos with me sitting here in the same position with the same clothes on, it's because I am batching. I'm doing a whole bunch of videos in one day, so I have stuff to share with you. Today I want to share with you 5 new small group ideas. And I'm using them in person and some of them I'm using virtually. I'll let you know which ones I'm doing virtually. So let's get started. The first one is some work that we did in journals. I bought these journals at the beginning of the school year in the Target dollar spot, and they came in a pack of 8, I think, and they're probably $3. I know they weren't $1 for 8, but everybody gets their own journal. I can show this one to you because you don't actually know what that name says. But in our small groups one day, we used little stamps, and the kids picked out a stamp, and then it was all like the stamps were in the middle of the group, and then the kids could pick out their own stamp, and everybody had their own little ink pad. I don't remember where I got these ones. I'm thinking probably Amazon, but I feel like you can get some at the dollar store. If not, craft stores. Buy them cheap because they are going to get wrecked with kids using them, because look at this nice blue one that is no longer just blue. But that's okay, they're for kids. And everybody got their own ink pad. If you don't have enough, you can always share between 2 kids. And then the kids would take the stamp, boop, 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 put it on the in the ink pad, and then they put it on their paper. And what I had the kids do is, as they were working on it, and of course I'm doing it as well in my own journal, and I'll take my pencil and I'll, stamp it, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna write the letter R, R. And as the kids are doing their work, you can be like, oh, what letter did you get, Susie? And you can talk about the letters that they got. Now this student, they were able to easily do their letters. And then I had some friends who were just stamping, and we talked about the letters as they were stamping because they weren't able to draw the letters. And some of them made some attempts at writing the letters. Yeah. So that one was fun. The kids actually really enjoyed that. And then I put these out at our writing table, and the kids were, using them for their writing work for many days. Obviously, this is not one you could do virtually because you're not going to give stamps and ink pads to everybody. I think this one, I may have gotten this set at, could I have gotten it at the dollar store? I'm not sure. If I didn't get it at the Dollar Tree, I got it at Dollarama in Canada, which, by the way, Dollarama has way better stuff. Not everything is $1, but the stuff there is pretty cool. The second small group activity was we made our own 2 little, mine are bluebirds, but 2 little blackbirds. So everybody grabbed their crayons, and then everybody got a sheet of paper, and I showed them by using shapes how to draw the birds. So here's my really super, super simple bird here. So I drew a circle, and I drew the body, and then the wings, and the triangle beak. It was very simple. And then I noticed that another friend had drawn theirs like this with the wings out. So I drew one like this as well. And then after they drew their 2 birds, they could color them or not. We drew a big shape around them, and then we used our scissors to cut them out. And then I had also had the tape and popsicle sticks, and the kids did this on their own. They were able to pull the tape off the roller and tape their popsicle sticks on. So now they have their own 2 little bluebirds or 2 little blackbirds, and we can sing this song together. And I just recorded a video of a million ways to sing 2 little blackbirds, 2 little bluebirds. So I will link that one down below. I don't know what order I'm sharing these on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that one first, and then you can see this. So I'll link that one so you can see the songs we did. But now, after our small group, the kids were able to make their own little birds. I did do this one virtually. I have a document camera, and I put my paper under the document camera, and we did it together. I don't like to tell kids exactly how they should draw. I just kind of give them ideas. I always teach them how to draw through shapes, using shapes, but they can really do it however they want. In our journals, we can also, actually we do a bunch of stuff in our journals, but one of the things you can do is with the dice, you can give each child a dice or two, and these are called do-a-dots, but I think they're also bingo daubers, so everybody gets one of these. They roll 1 or 2 dice, and then if they get a 3, they take this and they go boop, 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 and they put 3 dots on their paper in their journal. Super easy, but simple, but they love these things. I do teach them how to use them, and because sometimes they like to scrub with them, and I show them that you have to boop, boop, boop them and not scrub. So that's another one. One day in large group, I read to the kids the book 10 Black Dots. And then after our large group, we broke into our small groups, and each child got a white piece of paper and a little sheet of those black circle stickers. You can buy them at Walmart, probably at the dollar store as well. But I gave them each a different number of stickers. They could use them all or a few or whatever they want. And then they put them on their paper, and they put them all over their paper, and then they decided what their picture turned into. So there's one that was a sun. I think actually that friend, yes, they did. You can see, like, depending on the kids, you can have them try and write the words sun, or maybe even the beginning letter. This one was a tiger. Look at how cute that is. Let me see. I'm going to see it. I'll show you a couple more because they're actually pretty cute. This one was a butterfly. She did 1, and then it had just the letter B for butterfly. And this one was a bear. Teacher helped write that one, a bear. And then when we're all done, we made it into a little book. And then we got to read this book to the kids. So that one was fun. I really enjoyed that one. And then of course, after we do a small group, I tend to put the materials out for the kids to do what they want with them. And it just gives them another opportunity to explore with those materials. Okay, here's the last small group activity I'll share with you today. I apologize if these are all rolled up, but this pocket chart rolls up, and I had it rolled up after we played this, and then the papers were all like rolled up. I should have done them with thicker pieces of paper, or maybe even shorter ones, so they just slid in here, but that's okay. The way that I started this was I actually started with it blank. So I wrote some numbers. These are numbers that we tend to have difficulty recognizing or and naming. So I just have these 4 here, and then I have 4 colors of paper. So what you do is you cut out the squares, 4 of each color. So I've got orange, blue, green, and yellow. And what I do is I start by placing them in here, and we all do it together. So as the kids are sitting with me, I put, like, here's the 15, the 13, the 12, and the 11, all in orange. And then I'll go, okay, the 15, the 13, the 12, and the 11 blue. And then I'll say, I'm gonna do green next. Wait, what number do you think I should put here? And then they'll start noticing a pattern. Oh, you're right, yeah, 15 goes here. Which one should go here? And then I put, the 13, and they help me. And then they're like 12 and 11. And so they notice the pattern. So then I'll have all of these set out. And then what I do is I have the kids close their eyes. And is that one going to stay for me? It is. I have the kids close their eyes, and I take one away. And then they'll notice, because there is a pattern, yep, all the 13s are in this column, and the blues are in this row. So then, it's number 13 blue is missing. And then I'll put it back, and we'll do it again. The corner ones tend to be the hardest. And then sometimes I'll even take out 2. And if there's time, I'll let the kids each have a turn when we're in our small groups. And then I'll leave this out for them to play with during our center time. Or you could take these numbers and you could also lay them out on a table for the kids to play with on a table as well. So I think those are small groups I'm going to share with you today. I hope you like them. Give them a thumbs up if you do, and hit the subscribe button. Oh yeah, I forgot to share with you too. This one is one that I did do online, and it was easy to do. You can use little smaller pieces of paper and your document camera, or you can make a Google slide with the squares on it and then just delete and put it back as you're playing the game. That one though, you can't have kids play, like have a turn taking a number away, obviously, because they don't have control over these things. But yeah, that's a fun one. And you don't have to have numbers on here. You could put whatever you want. You could have letters, you could have shapes, you could have kids' names, whatever you want. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos, and have a happy day.